Hello, greetings. This is Gilles. I wanted to wish you a wonderful day. For today's, I make the last video in this hotel where I'm staying, and I wanted to discuss a few ideas. I'm going to pull a few cards with the Angel Tarot. It's about the idea that as humans we make mistakes. We try to avoid them, but we are making them anyway. No matter who we are, no matter what level we are, those who pretend that never make mistakes. For we learn from our mistakes, and others will make mistakes as well. So the understanding is. When we make a mistake is to understand the mistake, not to repeat it, to understand, to correct, to forgive, and to move forward. For the life can never, we always have to move forward. So we all have chains, we all have little limitations that so they're all different but we always have to move forward. Life has to move forward. For the mind is does not make, and the law of attraction does not make a differentiation between what we imagine and what we believe is real. So it is. Our imagination is just as real as what we believe. Our fear projection is just as valid possibility as the highest dream. Yet we are supervised by higher spirits so that we can fulfill the destiny and the mission we came down here for. And so there is the life that always equalizes, but always whenever there is fear, doubt, anxiety, it's absolutely normal to feel that. There is nothing wrong about feeling doubts and fear and anxiety. It's just becoming aware of those things where we make a step forward, make us go one step forward. For they all come from our inner child that's been wounded in some past and still hasn't found this total resolution. What we need to remind ourselves is that God is love, and love can never be separated from its creation. It is the lack of focus, the lack of attention on that knowledge that make us feel the separation. And so negative thoughts and projection are not true. And whenever you have those, you say, I do not want that, I choose this instead. And we let ourselves be guided by the Holy Spirit. So you can replace those thoughts. You remind your mind that you do not want this, you want something else. Because those things, the negative projection that come from within our mind, have been created through our fear and doubts in the past. So they're all being expurged. And for I'm just here to share spontaneously and openly. Sometimes I'm being criticized for who I am or what I believe, but you cannot satisfy all the needs of everybody, and you cannot please everyone in any event. So it's quite impossible. So just be ourselves is just what's enough. And so. Because we do not have a choice to go through the past that we're going through, and with all the experience that we're passing through are necessary for our education. Everything will always educate us back to the truth of what we seek. It's all about the attitude in facing the circumstances of our life. For as we change our attitude and we embrace the situation differently, no matter what the circumstances are, we are able to deal with it a lot better as we grow, and we're learning. No matter what, we're learning. For God is as the Paradise Father, the eternal soul, and the infinite spirit at the center of all things. They do not change. They were infinite before, they're infinite now, they will be infinite in the future. There is no, but there is the experiential deity, the supreme, the ultimate, and the absolute. And right now we're working with the supreme, the parameters of time and space. We're looking to find the truth, the beautiful, and the good. And the Supreme Being, he, as an aspect of deity, is learning every day through all creation, is learning and growing, and every time we learn something, we participate in the growth of the Supreme. So even there are certain things that were revealed to me, they understand you are essential to the plan of God, and so just and God is learning with you, growing with you. He's learning different on another level, but as the Absolute Father does not learn, he's absolute, he can never change. But the Supreme is still evolving as time and space. He will stop evolving when all of time and space will have fulfilled its completed mission. And so stay open to love, stay open to miracle, and resist the temptation to go back to old cycle when you know it is something that you need to let go in order to move forward. And even if there was 100 doors that were closed and you could knock on all the doors, seek the 101. This is maybe the doors that will open. You have to we have to persevere. No, you are blessed and all is well. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to pull 10 cards with the Angel Tarot and then sing a song and put one more card from the Oracle of Wisdom. Oh, nice. For the situation is complementarity. We are all complemented. We're looking for complement in the world, and we are complementing the world. What goes around the situation is the request. For whenever we have a negative thought, we can request a positive vision. We can request, it is okay to request, even if the request is not even from human beings. It's better to ask and be refused than not to ask, so we don't know if it happens. What we see before us in our conscious mind is humility. We do not want, it's better to be too humble than too arrogant, but we want to be in between humility and arrogance. We do not want to be too humble, we still want to be somewhat sure of ourselves, but we want to stay below, so we can, because if arrogance wants to place itself above when humility stays below. So it shows a mature heart will remain humble, because in truth we do not know all that much in relationship to God, or the truth, or what will happen in the future, or all those things are a mystery, for only God knows all the ins and outs. God never makes a mistake, but everybody else will, so everybody's learning and growing, even on the ascended planes, even the angels and so on. What we have in our subconscious is creation. The globe of creation was gone from the time Atlantis, but now the globe of creation is coming back. We're going to be able to recreate, to use this globe of creation to create. Where we are now is forgiveness. Forgiveness is essential. We are forgiving ourselves for the past. We are forgiving others for the illusions, for the disempowerment. Because if we were hurt or whatever, it's because we were not in the focus of who we are really in our love. We gave our power away to people or situation or product, but those things have no power whatsoever from us once we discover this power of love and focused attention onto that. What's coming up in the near future is the accomplishment, the end of the cycle, the completion of the gold ring, the ascension potential. Our strength and power within the situation is action. Action needs to be inspired by the heart, because action inspired by fear will probably create more learning situation, when action inspired by love will create joy and satisfaction. What comes to us from the outside world is encountering, is meeting. There's this meeting, this relationship that is coming. It's quite wonderful. For life is all based on relationship. Relationships shift the world. We can shift our life, and so we want to be ready for relationship to come in and to bring what we need in relationship to others. What's in our hopes and fear, in our inner emotion, is luck. Luck is when God wants to remain anonymous. It is a good fortune that comes as unexpected good fortune, and the outcome is wealth. So there will be a freedom and liberation. There's this inner wealth that will manifest as outer wealth. For after that, it'll be not necessary to talk about it, but we will be able to enjoy that new level of freedom. What it brings for the not, it is a great gift, and it is a blessing, and we need that. So just be wealthy, healthy. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is the request, to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. We sing this song. It's about joy. It's an old song. It goes like this: Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. I never understood a single word he said, but I helped him drinking wine. And he always had some mighty fine wine, singing joy across the world. All the boys and girls, joy to the fishes and the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. And if I were the king of the world, tell you what I'll do. I'll throw away the cars and the bars and the walls, and I make sweet love to you, singing joy across the world. All the boys and girls, joy to the fishes and the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. You know I love the ladies, love to have my fun. I'm a high flyer and a rainbow rider and a straight shooting son of a gun. I said a straight shooting son of a gun, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls, joy to the fishes and the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. Let's talk about joy. Joy is very important. It's very essential. We want to cultivate that joy. I'm going to pull one more cards. I do sense sometimes I fantasize some hyper like the worst, my worst situation, and then God reminds me that it's something different that is coming. But it's okay, no matter what. Even if because sometimes we feel attached to whatever our beliefs may be of what the future will bring. So there is two cards that's come up today. It's the card of Yin. It's the receptive card. It's to allow things to unfold into our life, to let the other person make the first step. And then the second card is the exchange of gift. It's about life is a give and take, and so we want to be exchanging energy in a fair and balanced way, and so it will be quite wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this message. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Namaste.